Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Girls and Gays. Let's talk. I'm here with Marissa,
Hi, everybody.
and today we're going to be talking about all you thieves out there.
Yes, what have you stolen from your past job before you left? Me, I stole an electronic stapler, and I thought that was bad.
From where?
Do you really think I'm going to say where?
Do you remember, how did you take it home?
Whenever I was packing up my office on my last day, the new receptionist was like, "Oh, what are you taking?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "People always take things from their jobs whenever they leave." And I was like,
Yeah.
"That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing." I was like, "Now I want to do it." So I was like, "Oh, I'm going to take the stapler." So I took the stapler and it's just chilling in my office at home now.
I asked a bunch of people, and the most common thing was just office supplies. But most people took them throughout them working there.
What?
Yeah, but it was paper clips, pads, pens, things like that were very common.
Okay.
Box cutter was very popular for some reason.
I've accidentally stolen box cutters whenever I was working at the fast food place because I'd put it in my back pocket.
And you just
whenever
forget it's there.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess I can keep this one.
That's funny. Mine was I stole a shovel and a ruler. Measuring tape from my
A whole shovel.
best job. Yes, but it was because during the best storm we had.
Yes.
Part of my job was when people would complain and say that the fence went down because they didn't have enough concrete. I had to go and dig near the post to show, hey, there's concrete here. And
Why would they send you out and not like a technician?
Because if we send the technician, he's going to go to fix it. And so rather send me that doesn't want to pay for it. So if it's our fault, we'll pay for it. But if it's clearly the wind pushing it down, we're not going to pay for it. So I had the power to say no or yes.
Oh, wow. So they don't have a not an insurance policy, but
Warranty.
There we go.
Yeah, they did, but act of God doesn't count.
That's always a funny saying, act of God.
Yeah. And so this people would be like, that it was because we didn't build it right or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what'd you expect? This wind brought down trees.
Oh my.
And you think that your little fence is going to be able to handle this?
I'm just waiting for the right windstorm to hit and take down our backdoor fence.
100% it's going to happen.
Because it's leaning. You remember what I told you.
It's already leaning.
You know what? Next time I go to the park with my niece and my nephew, I'm going to get on the slide and I'm going to take a picture so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Just pick a good rain day and push it. Then I'm going to know.
But the doggies won't be able to go outside without us being
that's
there. And
true,
then we'd
until
have
you
to put them on
fix
a
that.
leash. They already escaped to the next door neighbors,
That's
our
true.
back neighbors.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I did ask quite a few people this question. I did have quite a few favorites though.
Okay, let's hear it. Wait, let's start with the least.
Expensive.
Yes. Let's start with the least expensive.
Probably the girl I asked towards the end, because first she told me nothing. And I was like, I don't believe you.
I'm calling you out right now.
And then she was like, what am I going to take? And she works in a lab. So I was like, I don't know, take a beaker or something. And then she said that she once ordered the wrong size beaker and then she took it home.
Oh.
Because she liked it. And so now she uses it as a shot glass. And she's like, but it's not technically stealing. I'm like, it technically is because you could have, that now belonged to the company and you just took it home.
Yes. Oh my God, that's insane. And now she uses it as a shot glass.
Yes. It was funny.
Okay. And the next one?
I had somebody tell me that I won't say they said every day, but they said every single time that the manager was in the office, he worked at a pizza place, he will make himself a pizza and then take it home.
Well, that's not bad.
No, but think about how many pizzas you can make.
And how long did he work
He
there?
worked there for apparently for a long time.
Oh my
I did hear that it was like his least favorite place he's ever worked at, is what everyone was saying.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you remember at the fast food place whenever anything that was left over, they made us throw it away and we could
Yes.
take it home?
And the one time that the manager tried to like help us out and like put a bag over the trash can, and then we like put the chicken on top so it will still be clean and we can eat some. He got in trouble. He got yelled at.
That's insane. I remember there was a boy, he was in high school, and whenever just randomly the owners had came and we were throwing away the food, as he was taking a bite out of one of the tenders, the owner passed by and then they saw him and then they came and wrote him up.
Yeah, it was a huge deal.
Yeah. And I'm
So I'm
like,
like,
I
this is
remember,
going in the trash anyways.
I know. And I remember whenever I asked the general manager about it, he was like, oh, that's because in the past people have dropped more just so everybody can have some to
Yeah, I
take
know.
over.
That's
And I'm
what I was
like-
told too. But I was like, okay, you can just trust your employees, or what you could do is just like, hey, towards the end of at the end of the day, you're not allowed to drop something unless we tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
That made more sense to me. Like, why didn't you make that a rule?
They suck. But yeah, that was insane. And so the shot glass beaker.
Yes. And then the pizzas.
Okay.
And then I had two people tell me a speaker.
A speaker. Like, did they say how big the speaker was? Do they still have it?
Yes. One of them it was an expensive speaker. I'm not going to lie to you. It was let me see where she is.
This is all alleged.
So she told me the whole story about how she took it. Where is it? A JBL portable speaker. She says what she took.
What?
I told her from where. She said, my last job. I asked to borrow it one weekend and no one ever asked for it back, so I kept it. And she said, and then I quit.
Oh my goodness.
They said they got an actual speaker for the lobby, and that one kind of got forgotten about, so oh well. That's what she said.
Oh my goodness.
I thought that was funny. The other one just told me it was a speaker that she used on Teams.
Oh, wow.
And that she just kept it and didn't return.
Dang.
A bunch of people be stealing things.
I know.
I think that's the most expensive item.
No, I don't think that is. I think whenever you said, what's the other one?
The painting.
Yes, because paintings, like apparently, like people think that painting jobs and like selling paintings.
Yeah, if you sell like an actual painting, then that's expensive. But he said it was like from a place that like sells furniture too. So it told me like
okay.
in my mind, it's kind of like a rooms to
just
go.
a print, yeah.
Yeah, just a print painting.
Okay.
And he said it was of a duck.
A duck.
A duck. Yes. I told him, how the hell did you steal that? And he said part of his job was to take help them take things to their car. Mm-hmm. And so he was able just to like take it and put it in the car.
Oh my
That's how
god.
he did it. Yeah. I did ask him how big was his painting.
Did you ask him how much it was?
I didn't ask how much. I didn't want to know.
I didn't want to be a part of a felony.
Yes. And
No.
then I did ask him how big it was. He said it was the size of a poster board. Like a poster.
Okay, there's multiple posters that we're
I
talking
know, but
about.
like a normal poster.
Okay.
You know, like that size.
Okay.
Like, you know, like the ones at Walmart that have like the little.
Oh my god!
like
yes,
that.
I remember every time I would go to Walmart as a kid, I'd go and I'd flip through them. They used to have like one stack up here and then another stack that you
Yeah.
could flip through, and now it's just one.
Haven't
it's
been
not
there
that
in so
many.
long.
Yeah, it's just like a tiny little section. It doesn't take up a big old section anymore.
Yeah, that was funny. So when he said that, I just died laughing. It was like of a duck. Apparently, he never even like hung it.
What? He did it for the thrill.
Maybe, but yeah, he said that he donated it to Goodwill.
Oh my!
So it went to a good cause.
Okay, if you have a duck poster hanging up, just know it might be a part of a crime.
I'm just like, I would love to see this painting.
God. So I texted one of my friends and asked her what is something that she stole from a job before she left. And she said a printer.
How do you steal a whole ass printer?
I don't know. And I'm waiting for her to say, but I'm like, a printer? But then again, it could be like one thing if somebody works from home. Because
Yeah.
like whenever it comes
You would
time to
ask
like
for it.
return everything, like they don't always keep inventory of what you have.
Yeah. So you just give them what they think you have.
I asked one of my other friends, and she said she's never stolen anything. And she even felt so bad that she would get a meal for free at a mom and pop restaurant. And I was
Hey, at least you get that. Most places you don't.
yeah, you get like what, a 10% discount?
Yeah,
sometimes?
that's it.
God.
Like that's the most I've ever gotten.
So I used to work at Ross. I don't know if you know that, but I used to work at Ross. And one of the things that they would do is whenever you would clock out for the day, everybody would check your bag to make sure you're not stealing. And they had these posters up that was like, if you know of a coworker who's stealing, report them and you can get $500. And I'm like, come on, somebody, steal something.
Like, I will snitch you out for $500.
Yes. And I remember I was only supposed to be seasonal. And whenever the lady had told me, she's like, okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep you as part-time. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I'm good. I was just here for the season. She goes, no, let's see how it works out. And I'm like, what? And so I ended up just showing up like really late a few times. It was like after 2 times of being late, they give you your last paycheck in cash. So I go and I clock in and it's like 20 minutes late from what I should have been there. And she was like, hey, Marissa, can you come to my office before you clock in? I was like, absolutely. And then she sat me down. She goes, so you're fired. I was like, okay, cool. She goes, I'm going to go to the front and get your cash now. I was like, okay. And then I just left. It's like, girl,
Why didn't you just quit?
I tried.
Just give them
Whenever
a 2-week notice.
why would I do that?
Like, you could just, it's Ross. You could just stop showing
Yeah,
up.
it's Ross. Come on.
That's funny.
But I would. Yeah, that's the only thing I've really stolen from a past job. If you want to talk about things I've stolen in real life and what's court
I
for.
did get a few people that said like their actual like because they said they didn't steal anything from work, but they stole things from like a restaurant. What did you take? I can see your face.
Anytime I go to a restaurant. Okay, so my friend texted me back. She said she worked from home and just never returned it.
Okay.
So it checks out. Anytime I go to restaurants or the movie theaters, they have these like really cute, cheap glasses that I'm like, oh my God, this is so like fancy looking. I would just stick them in my purse and then I
You
leave.
take them home.
And I got quite the collection. I am not going to lie. I have quite the collection. I even have a cup from Black Bear.
Black Bear
Cafe.
Diner.
Yeah, there we go. Black Bear Diner. I have a cup and I drink my morning protein coffee in there. So,
That's funny.
and then
I've always thought about taking things from restaurants, but never actually done it.
it's a bad habit. Like, come on, I'm 31. I need to stop. Like, seriously, come on. I can afford the stuff, but there's a thrill in it.
Yeah.
There's a thrill. Like, am I going to get caught? Have you ever watched Modern Family?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you watch it all?
Yes.
Okay. You remember little Joe, the baby?
Yeah.
So I so relate to whenever he's sitting there. He's like, I saw Manny taking extra shampoo and conditioners. So I figured I'd steal things. I like stealing now. It makes my heart go fast. And I'm like, oh my God, so relatable.
That's true.
But whenever Matt was taking the dishes out of the dishwasher, he set them all down. He's like, babe, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. I was like, but they're cute. He goes, you need to start picking the ones that you want to donate or throw away. And I'm like, okay. He goes, and why is it always cups? Why can't you steal something useful like forks? Where did all of our forks go? And I'm like, I look at him and I said, do you want me to start taking forks? He's like, no, just buy some.
That's funny. Mine are black. I got them from Amazon.
Me too. I got the black ones from Amazon too.
That's funny. I asked. So my favorite, well, actually, this is kind of from both, from a restaurant, because she used to work there.
Okay.
One of my friends told me she worked for her ex's family restaurant. It was an Italian place.
Ooh.
She took the wine bottle openers. On her last day, she told me she had a total of 5.
Oh my! Were they like the electronic ones?
I don't have no idea. I'm not asking more questions.
I just need to know the answer.
Yes. I'm like, if it's because they can get expensive, especially the electrical ones. So in my mind, they're the basic ones, and she's not going to jail.
Oh my God. The things that people still.
I know. I think it's so funny. It was fun, kind of asking everyone and being like, "How?
Yeah.
How did you steal this item?"
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've accidentally stolen anything from any past jobs. I mean, pens as well.
Yeah, that's super common. But pens, I feel like they don't care, like because they always have like the business name on there.
Yeah. There's some pens that I loved and I would just keep them. But before I quit my last job, I went around and I was like asking people, I was like, hey, do you want to give me something to remember you by so I never forget you? And some of them gave me some really nice pens. There was this one lady, she gave me her favorite pen. Like, you do not touch her pens. And she gave it to me. And I'm like, I wish I had another week to be here so I could brag to everybody.
That's funny.
And
so my friend that was one of the first people I had on here, Zoe. She, I don't have her name just because hers was not a job item.
okay.
She was like, I've never taken you to my job, and then I told her like other people. Because some of the people she used to work with.
Yeah.
So I told them what everyone was stealing. And she's like, dang, I didn't know I worked with like a bunch of thieves. That's what she told me.
Kleptomaniacs.
It was so funny. And so I told her, like, have you really never taken anything from anywhere? And she said the only thing she had taken was from a restaurant. And she took a wine bottle opener.
Oh, wow.
Why is that such a common thing?
Wine bottle opener. That's
you took glasses. That's bigger than a wine bottle opener.
Hey, I wanted to take this little pot at a Mexican restaurant where they put their sugar in. It's so cute and it looks so authentic. But I got scared.
Actually, this is funny. One of the girls that I asked, hers was just a funny story of what she took from her past job. So she said during college, like you work with, I think it was she said it was like an oil company, or I can't remember if it was an oil company or for the school, but one of those kinds of things. And she said they worked downstairs and they had these stamps that they would use. And they were like, they don't use them anymore, but they still had them down there in the junk stuff. And it was, they said like confidential or facts or things like that.
Oh, yeah, I know those stamps.
Kinds of stamps.
Yeah.
So she took that. And then her and her friend, while working there, would mess with a typewriter, no longer being used. And she would, her and her friend will write short stories to each other.
Oh, wow.
And so she kept all the short stories.
That is so sweet, actually.
Yeah,
That's
I thought that was
awesome.
funny, though. I was like, what a random thing to take.
God, I haven't used a typewriter in a hot minute.
Yeah, I haven't either.
God, I
My
remember.
parents used to own one.
Who did?
My parents did.
Really?
Yeah.
We would go to the local library
Oh, and print there.
and type, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was funny because it was like in my parents' room, like we had the computer, but we still, for some reason, had an old typewriter in their bedroom.
I guess y'all didn't have a printer?
We did. It was just like.
That's right. I
it was
forget
like-
you're bougie.
It was a long time ago. But it was just like, it was never used. It was just in there. And then one time I was like, this is cool. And I used it.
Do they still have it?
No. Who knows where that thing ended up?
God, I wonder how much typewriters cost now. Let's see.
They're probably expensive because they're more niche now.
More vintage.
Yeah. They're annoying as hell to use though.
Yeah, because you have the.
Oh, ours was electric.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
I didn't realize how rare that was, but yeah, ours just automatically went back.
Let's see. I typed in typewriter for sale. Okay, so Target has one for $259. Etsy has ones for $75. Walmart $61. But these aren't like actual authentic typewriters.
Yeah, if you want like an actual typewriter, they're expensive.
Oh, vintage typewriters for sale. There we go. $34 at Marshall's. Oh, at Michael's. And it actually looks authentic.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Maybe I should go buy one.
Yeah, just for fun.
Oh my God, there's one for $825.
Yeah, the real ones are expensive.
Okay, and one of my friends that I asked, she said nothing. I worked in retail.
Why is retail so much harder to steal from?
Because they'll prosecute. Do you not remember my
true.
Ross posters?
Oh, that's true.
Look at that.
That's cool. A cool old typewriter.
Oh my gosh. It looks like something that they wrote the Declaration of Independence. I know it was written. I know it was written. I know.
That's funny. Actually, the most practical person stole from. She said she used to work at a hotel, so she stole just about everything that you could take from a hotel.
Pillows?
She didn't say pillows, but she did say trash bags. She took coffee. She took like laundry detergent, soap, shampoo, conditioner.
You know, there was this girl that I used to work with at my second last job. And so we would go shopping at Walmart for like toilet paper, paper towels, and all those sorts of things. She would steal like an 8-pack of toilet paper.
Dang.
And I'm like, girl. And then she'd steal like 4 rolls of paper towels. And
People
then,
are so ballsy.
yes. And she also stole like the cleaning products that we use. I'm like, oh my God, girl. She never got in trouble because she was the manager's favorite until she got fired. So.
I wonder why.
No, that actually wasn't the reason why.
Really?
Yeah, the reason why was she had posted something on Facebook and was like, oh, this reminds me of a fat cow. And she was talking about one of the providers. And they were like fighting because she just had like a power trip, you know, over a physician who went to like years of training for school and everything. And it's like, girl, like, know your place. And it wasn't like this provider was like being disrespectful or anything. She was just like, no, I can't see this patient because they're not on my schedule. I've already seen like 40 people today.
Oh, she was tired.
Yes. And they started having beef. So she posted that on Facebook. Somebody sent a screenshot and sent it to the owner, who was a doctor. And then he called the office manager and was like, you need to fire her. So I went back to go talk to her the morning that girl was getting fired. And one of the things I was like, you know, she yelled at a patient on the phone. And it was so unprofessional. She's like, we can't help you. You need to call back. I'm hanging up on you. And she hung up on the patient. And it's like, these are mental health patients that were. Yeah, like you need to like show some kind of professionalism. So I went back to go talk to her. I was like, hey, boss. I was like, there was something that I just need to talk to you. So-and-so yelled at a patient on the phone yesterday. And then she goes, oh, don't worry about it. She's getting fired today. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks. And I just went back. And she was always late as well, but she was the manager's favorite. And then the other coworker that we work with walked in, and I was like, as soon as she sat down, I said, I need to tell you something, but you can't tell. She's like,
Who's that friend?
yes. She's like, what? And I was like, so-and-so's getting fired today. And she's like, what the fuck, Marissa? Why did you tell me? Oh my God, I can't act normal. I need to go. And I was like, where are you going to go? And then she ends up walking in like maybe 10 minutes later. And she's like, hey, everybody. And my friend was like, or the coworker was like, hey. Like,
awkward.
and then I was like, hey. And then the boss came in. She's like, hey, I need to talk to you. Come to my office before you clock in. It's always the before you clock in.
You know you're getting fired.
Yes.
Lord Jesus, that's funny though.
God, she was so mad. And the physician that she was fighting with that she had made that post about, she was typically always late. She lived like 2 hours away though.
Dang.
Like it was understandable. And then she came in early that day. She came in early that day.
She happened to be there because she didn't know, did she?
She knew.
She
That's
knew.
why she was
Oh,
there
that's why
early.
she was there early.
Yes. And she
prepared.
kept her door closed because she knew that this worker would probably go and try to confront her and stuff. And she came in and she was crying. I'm like, my best poker face. I'm like, what's going on?
What happened?
And then she's like, I'm getting fired because of that cow. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. So then it was just me and my other coworker working for a while. And like I was getting like how many hours? Like this one time I had like 120 hours in
Dang,
2 weeks.
that's a lot.
And yeah, because I would go in early, I'd work through my lunch, which is illegal. And then I'd have to stay after to like do all of the filing, making sure like everything was ready for the next day. Like it was a lot of work because we didn't have somebody come in and clean the offices or anything. We would have to go and like Lysol every room, sweep every room, take out the trash,
Oh,
clean
that
the
sucks.
bathrooms. Yeah. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I've been lucky. Everywhere I worked, they had cleaning people. Actually, except for one. But the owner and his wife did it. So we didn't do it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
The
very
only thing,
respectful.
yeah, the only thing we had to really do was like take out the trash.
That's not bad.
No. So I was like, that's easy.
Plus, you're a man. Men take out trash. I'm just kidding.
That's funny. But yeah, no. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with cleaning anything at work.
So, if anybody has stolen any crazy things, send us a text in the description below. And obviously, we will keep you anonymous and we will share it if you text us.
Alrighty. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
That's it for today's episode of Girls and Gays Let's Talk. Thanks for hanging out with us.
If something we said hit home or made you laugh, cry, or text your toxic ex, you know what to do.
Leave us a review, share the episode with your favorite chaotic friend, and don't forget to follow us on socials for behind the scenes drama and messy opinions.
New episodes drop every Tuesday. Until then, stay loud, stay soft, and stay exactly who you are.
Bye.
Bye.